Good morning, everyone. Let me know that you can hear me okay. I've just had a few problems with going live at the minute. Just let me know that you can hear me. Fantastic. So today I just thought I'd go live a little bit. I'm not feeling too well, so I'm not going to record a tutorial. So I thought I'd just do a little bit of live while I make some more of these pom-pom bows. I'm going to attach some to headbands and bobbles today, so you can watch me do that. And if you've got anything you want to ask, just go ahead and I'll answer any questions you've got. Been out this morning and bought another pack of these pom-poms, so I've got lots more because I used all of them from the last pack. Has anyone tried out these pom-pom bows yet? Hi Judith in Wales. It's rare that I actually get someone from England on these live videos, but I suppose I'm still a little bit too early for the Americans. Okay, so I've just cut a few pieces of tulle. Just going to get one of them. So what's everyone got on their craft table today? What's everyone making? Florida, Lena, shirts and going to start hair bows after. What shirts are you doing? Is that printing, shirt printing? anyone got any questions about anything? Anyone want to request any tutorials or anything? I'm going to make a list soon of things I need to do. I've got some requests for, let's have a look. I've got a Greatest Showman, the trapeze artist. I've got that bow to make. I have also got a Dorothy from Wizard of Oz bow to make. What else have we got? I'm going to do the clear vinyl bow with the flowers inside. Got that one to make. And I've really got to crack on making some stock for my stall this summer. First one's in a few weeks' time. I'm going to try and record the setup and a little bit of the selling for that one. If I can remember to take my charger with me so my phone doesn't die when I'm recording. Although I have found an old camera that I've realised I can record on. So if I can get a decent sized memory card, I'll record on the camera. See if I can get it to work. Okay, so I'm going to do this headband. I've not been laying them flat. Usually I would lay bows flat on headbands like this, but I'm going to do them stuck up like this today. So I think they look quite fun. So I've just got a 10mm Alice band, satin covered Alice band, and I don't measure or anything where this needs to be. I usually know from sight it kind of goes there, so pop a bit of glue on top there like that. Hold that in place for a second. The Wizard of Oz bow, the Dorothy bow, is one of the fabric kits from Mama's Bow Fabrics. She sent me the Dorothy kit, but I've been waiting for a nice felty to use from Emma Jo Felties, and I've received a Wizard of Oz. Let's have a look. I think it's the Emerald Castle. I'll just open my little box of treasures. Got the Emerald City sort of castle there to go on the bow. So that's going to be for the middle of the Wizard of Oz bow. Got a little bit of the Yellow Brick Road, and the fabric I've got is Yellow Brick Road fabric too. And then I've got some of these as well, which I want to make bows for. I think you've seen the Andy one before. But I've been sent this I'm Late felty for the White Rabbit, so I need to do a White Rabbit. And then I've got a pizza slice. This is to make a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bow. I love pizza, obviously. And then a Mad Hatter, and I'm looking for the perfect fabrics for the Mad Hatter. So I've got those in mind, looking around for fabrics I can use for those. Okay, this is nice and dry now, so I'm just going to go and get some purple glitter fabric for the middle. So this is my drawer from, I don't know if you saw the last, or the video I did about storage. This is one of the drawers out of my storage tower. These are all the scraps. So every time I cut some material, cut the shapes of the bows out, I will, all the bits that are big enough to use for something else, but obviously I can't make another bow from it, they go in here. So not the tiny little bits, just the bigger bits. Like this. This is from a recent Abu bow I made. Could probably get another bow out of that. I might put that back in the drawer actually. Put those ones back in the brown material drawer. But yeah, just bits where I don't think I can get another bow out of it. They go in this scrap drawer, and now I'm looking for some purple to go around this. I can just pick, so I've got some scrap purples. Just pick what I need out of the drawer. So it's always good to keep your scrap bits. And make some little fringe clips and things like that. It's always good. That's it, you never know when you can use a piece of scrap fabric for something. Always comes in handy. So I've got this purple one today. Just going to cut a piece of this. Okay, so this is the back. I need to make sure I cover that cotton that I've just wrapped around the middle. So I'll just put a little bit of glue inside there. I'm going to wrap that round and I'm going to cut it so it finishes at the back of the bow there. So we don't want any unfinished edges at the front or underneath where it could catch on the hair. I just use the green scissors for glitter. I will make a tutorial on how to do this as well, so people don't have to watch the entire live video to see how to do these Alice bands. But I just thought, as I'm not feeling too well, I've still got to make some stock, so I'll bring you along on my live video today. These are things that I need to make for my stalls. They've been really popular, these pom-pom bows. As soon as people see them and think, oh my god, they're really fun. They look so cute and they're so simple to make, but they look really, really fun. So there's an Alice band. I'm going to do another purple one. I'm going to put a bobble on it this time. Now, because I've got my camera right in front of me, my tripod is sort of right here. I've got to reach round it. So it's a little bit difficult to cut this straight. I'm just going to neaten these up. Thanks, Tara. So if anyone watching isn't in my group already, I've got a Facebook group, Ellie Pops Bespoke YouTube. When this video is finished, I will put it in the description if you want to join there. I suppose they do look a little bit Mr. Tumble. But my daughter doesn't watch Mr. Tumble anymore. She's just turned 8, so, and she still thinks these are fun. So I'm not going to put that idea in her head, or she won't wear it. Gonna get some more pom-poms. So on each one of these I'm using 7 pom-poms on each side, just so it makes that sort of flower shape. Obviously if you use the little tiny 6mm pom-poms, you can put lots in, but I don't think they look as good. I think these ones look better. Nice big chunky pom-pom. Anyone got anything they want to ask? Any tutorials they want to request? Okay, let's see where everyone's from. So everyone who's watching, comment where you're from, and we'll see who is the furthest away. So the furthest I've ever sent one of my bows, sorry, I'm just trying to get the iPad to open here so I can see your comments. The furthest I've ever sent a bow is Victoria in Florida. Sorry Lena, I'm reading your comment. The furthest I've ever sent a bow is Victoria in Melbourne, Australia, I think it is. I send a lot of bows from my Etsy shop to Texas because they like bows in Texas. I was actually awake at 6 o'clock this morning, but I had a bit of a tummy ache and felt a little bit ill, so that's why I was up that early. I didn't start crafting. I had to get my daughter up and ready for school. So I believe in America they're on summer break. And we've got another 7 weeks left at school before our summer holidays starts. Okay, so my templates, I've got templates from lots of different places. I did a not tutorial but sort of a review about Pixie Dot Bow Supplies recently. They do some lovely templates and ship worldwide. My main templates, which are these yellow ones that you see here, these are my go-to templates. These are from Rosie's Craft Shop. This is the Rosie Lou template. That's the main one that I use for most of my bows. But the Dotty Bow templates are what I've used quite recently. And they're really, really cute. There is one actually, I don't know where you can get it from, I don't know what it's called. But when I bought some fabric from China, they sent me a pre-cut bow for you to make up yourself. So I liked the design of it. As you can see, it's got sort of these bits here. Don't know if you can see that. It's showing up. And the tail was really pretty design as well. So what I did is I just got a milk bottle and used the plastic from the milk bottle to draw around the bow and then made a template from it. So I don't actually know what it's called or where it's from, but that's a really pretty one. I don't know if you saw the mermaid birthday bow set that I did. 12 little mermaid bows for someone's birthday. That's what I made from that one, so I really can't help where that one's from. All I know it's from China. But yeah, my go-to template is Rosie's Craft Shop, but Pixie Dot Bow Supplies is really good too for templates. Obviously I haven't got a die cut machine, I do it all by hand as well, so I just get the plastic templates. I've got a couple of the Franchi ones, Franchi El Pipo I think it's called. They're exclusive to them. I can't show you how to do tutorials on those ones because she's got a copyright on the design, so you can't do a tutorial online on how to do those, unfortunately. So I'm attaching this one to a bobble. I've just put a dot of glue where you would usually put the clip or the headband, and I have just placed the elastic. The elastics that I use, I don't get the ones with the little metal bits. These are the snag free elastics that haven't got the metal bit, and where it joins there, that's the bit that I stick onto the bow. So it's like that, and I try to coordinate the colour of the bobble to the colour of the bow as well. And then you just do as you normally would, you just glue that in place and then wrap round the glitter. So does anyone else get any other questions? Let me know where you're from, what time it is where you are. Here it is nearly 12:10, which is lunchtime, but I'm not feeling very well, so I'm not going to eat anything just yet. So anyone else out there who wants to comment? Just say hi. Don't ask any questions. I'm going to do one more purple for an Alice band, and then we're going to do pink and white ones. And then I'm going to move on to a different type of bow. "4 AM in California. Why are you awake at 4 AM? Are you just getting up, or have you just gone, or just going to bed? Or not even going to bother?" So I don't know if anyone can see in the chat part, there's a little button that looks like it's got a square shaped dollar sign in it. That is the super chat. It means if you press that, you donate money to the channel, which helps support me, and your comment gets highlighted. Everyone can see it and get a big shout out and a big thank you from me. But obviously don't do it if you don't want to. It's just there if anyone wants to know what that is. It's the super chat. Used it once or twice before. Really appreciate anyone who helps out with that. There's a few of my favourite YouTubers that I do the super chat with. I'm going to have to think of something good to do with it. Some of them have like a tally chart of people who do super chats, and you get your name sort of in lights on a board in the background of every video. But I haven't got the room to do that. So it's there if you want it, if you want to know what it is, if you want to use it, support the channel, it's much appreciated. But obviously I'm not begging people to do that. I'm just sharing what I love to do. Even when I'm feeling poorly, still got to work and make money. So viewers, is it your full-time job, making bows, crafting? If not, what is your day job, shall we say? This is my full-time job. Other than being a mummy, helps me be able to drop my daughter off at school and pick her up every day, go on school trips, be there for assemblies, things like that. No childcare costs if she's off ill, things sort of. It's been a great way to save money by being self-employed, and obviously I love doing all this kind of thing, so that's why I do it. I've just realised I've got a red in there and an orange in there, but it doesn't matter, we'll let it slide. Might annoy me until I sell it but hopefully it won't annoy someone else that it's not equal on either side. I won't point it out to anyone. Another great trick I've got as well, I don't know if you keep seeing me going like this every now and again. I've just got this little tub. Everyone's got them over here in the UK, don't know if they do it in the USA, but takeaway tubs from your Chinese. I just have one on my desk, and then any little bits that get cut off, put them in there. Really good way to keep your desk tidy. Wow, up so early. Do you go to bed early too? Or you're an all-nighter? I seem to go to bed around 1, 2 a.m. and then I'm up at 7. Usually for the school run. But I've done that kind of all my life. Been up late, got up early. Seem to survive on quite little sleep. Although sometimes it takes its toll and I have a little nap during the day. I used to make 2 sets. That's how I started with crafts. I used to make tutus and printed vests and t-shirts. And then moved on to wooden gifts. I used to paint a lot of MDF names and shapes. And then moved on to hair bows. And this seems to be the thing that's stuck the best. Went in and out of all different types of crafts to try. The painting took up a lot of time, a lot of space. It was very messy. The tutus, lots of people started doing it. That's why I've got all this tulle left over, although I love working with tulle. And then there wasn't much demand for tutu sets. There's always been a high demand for hair bows, so I sort of stuck with that. Easy to make, easy to put away, although I seem to have spread out across my whole house. But it doesn't matter. It's my job. Work from home is part of it. Oh, thanks for the super chat donation. That's really, really good. You're helping the channel. It all goes back into the channel to buy materials and templates and all sorts of things, so I could do new tutorials for you. So thank you very, very much. Impressive height. Do you mind sharing your name there, or do you just want to go by the YouTube name? I've always been a night owl. I like to sit in the quiet, nice and peaceful, and just craft with no distractions, no noise outside, no kids around my feet. Although I've only got one daughter, and she literally just sits beside me watching her iPad, playing games with her friends. She's no trouble at all. Although I don't let her help me out yet. She really, really wants to help me make the bows, but she can't cut neatly yet, so I'm not going to let her loose on my bows just yet. But when she's old enough, I'm sure she will be my helper. She helps out on my stalls when I do my stalls. She usually makes, she likes making paracord bracelets. She usually makes paracord bracelets and sells them when I'm selling my bows. And she did really good last time. She made about £20. And then went out and bought herself her favourite toys, which I think at the time were Hatchimals. So it's really good to get her into doing something like that. She knows she has to work to make the product and then work hard to sell it so she can get what she wants. Lekoya, have I said that right? It's a really pretty name if that's right. What sort of things do you do on your channel? When I've finished my live today, I'm going to go over and check out people's channels. Do you do anything on there? Or is it just for you to comment and things on YouTube? This white tool that I'm using seems to be a little bit stiffer and a little bit thicker than the purple. It works a lot nicer actually. Although my daughter has suggested to me this morning, because I've got some rolls of tulle that are they're only about this thick, this wide, but they've got sequins on them and glitter. And she suggested I use those to make these bows, but they're not wide enough. So I'm going to have a look for a roll of glitter tool and do some of these with glitter. It's always good when you've got kids and the parents are crafty and you can make things for them. My daughter's always showing off her hair bows and, oh, my mum made them. Her friends seem to be quite impressed with it. Thank you for being part of the chat today. It's been nice talking to you. I usually do my live chats when it's around 11 p.m. in the UK, 10-11 p.m. which I'm guessing if it's around 12:30 now, you're around 6 hours behind us, or 8 hours, depending on where you are in the US. So 11 o'clock at night here is 3 to 5 p.m. in the UK, in the US, sorry. So I will do a late night live chat at some point. See if we've got any white for this. Oh, that one would be better. I love watching other people's DIY videos. I love watching other bow makers and see how they make things that I don't make, or make things that I do make, and see how differently the same thing can be made. My favourite type of YouTube channel to watch while I'm crafting is usually treasure hunting videos. So I don't know if you've heard of them, but I watch D Almighty, who is the river hunting, treasure hunting, and his friend Brandon Jordan. I watch those channels. I also like to watch metal detecting videos. So my favourite one at the minute is JD's Variety Channel. I like to watch, don't know what it is, there's also one as well, trash picking videos. I like, not trash, but there's a guy called Taco Stacks who goes around on trash day and finds usually metal and things like that, but then he also finds stuff to sell at flea markets. I'm guessing flea markets are like our car boot sales that we have in the UK. I'm fascinated by all sorts of channels like that. So I don't just watch DIYs or make DIYs, I like to watch treasure hunting videos. Okay, so I've just got 4 more to do, and then I'm going to see if I can manage to keep some food down today. So we've got 1 more white bobble to do, and I'm going to do a pink headband and 2 pink bobbles. So I've got 2 different colours of tulle. I've got a hot pink and a baby pink. I think I need to do 2 baby pink ones and a hot pink. hope these are going to be popular this year because I've sat and made loads of these now. I've made over 40 of them so far. I've got lots and lots of events coming up to sell these things at. So yesterday when I made the video on the pom-pom bow, that was actually the first one I made in the actual video. And I can honestly say, it is getting easier and easier the more I'm making. I'm getting faster and faster. And I really enjoy making these ones. So if you haven't tried making these already, please do and let me know how you got on making them. I made some bows yesterday actually, I'll show you them. Just grab them here. So you put how much? Do you mean how much do I sell them for? Prices in the UK seem to be so lower to what you get for them in the US. So I made these ones yesterday. I bought a sheet of this glitter which has rainbows on it. In fact, I'm going to plug this shop because it's really good. So this is a sheet, obviously I've cut some out to use it, but it's got rainbows all over it and clouds. It's really pretty. You can get it in pink, white and blue. So the last one they had on the website was blue. Now I don't know if this website sells to the USA, but you can pop over and have a look if you want to. I've got some of this really cute llama 3-inch ribbon and obviously some of that glitter. She sent me over this unicorn glitter as well, which I didn't ask for. She just sent it as an extra. I think because the llama one I asked for 5 meters and there's not as many. I've just actually realised there's another one inside this with butterflies on. I hadn't noticed. So I think because that llama one was the end of a roll, she sent me these couple of extra pieces. And that one's really pretty. Look at that one. Wow. So I got one with butterflies on, one with unicorns on, and some llama. And then also, she does Fiverr Friday deals. And look at all this bling that she sent. Just put these to one side. So it was a bling deal, and the Fiverr Friday deal was pay £5 and get at least £7.50 worth of embellishments. So I'll just take out the ones that I've popped in the bag, and then I'll show you how beautiful all these are that she's sent me. So for £5, which is roughly about $6.50, something like that, she sent me all of these. Oh, how cute are these? This is a metal pineapple. Some stars. Look at this one. This one is adorable. It's sort of a plasticky metal, but it has this pom-pom on it, which has got little stars in. That's cute. And then all of these. Now there's a YouTuber that I watch. They're called Sam and Nia. And her daughter Symphony loves Paris. So I am going to make her a bow with this Eiffel Tower on and send it to her. Just because it's my daughter's favourite YouTube channel. But all of these. Here in the UK they're about 50-60 pence each. This one would be about £1. So we've got £1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'd say easily £12 worth of embellishments there for £5. Really, really amazing deal. So that website is Gembolinas, Gembolinas. I don't know if she ships to the USA, but it's worth looking at. So I've just got all those embellishments to use in upcoming videos, and the ribbon too. So I'm looking forward to do that. So these bows that I'm making currently, prices. I usually sell Alice bands at £3 to £3.50 depending on what I use, but hardly any materials used here, so these will be £3 each, which is around $4.50, and the baubles will be £2, which is around $3, I think, roughly. Don't know what the exchange rate is at the minute, but I know in America a lot of the bows are sold for $10, which here is about £7.50, £8. I would never be able to get £8 for a bow in the UK. People just won't pay it. The Jojo Siwa style bows that are sold in Claire's Accessories are between £5 and £10 each, and the £10 one people won't buy. They would rather buy cheap ones from China rather than the Jojo ones because they're so expensive. No one will pay £10 for a hair bow. And to be honest, I wouldn't. I mean, I make bows, but if I didn't make bows, I would not pay £10 for a hair bow. Especially the Jojo Siwa ones from Claire's Accessories, because they're really badly made. They're flat, they fall apart, the clips aren't attached nicely. I don't recommend people go and buy them. I wouldn't buy them myself. The amount of Jojo bows that people have fetched to me to fix because they've broken is unbelievable, and I refuse to do them now. I sell 8-inch Jojo bows, which I guess is called a Southern bow, Southern boutique bow. I sell them for £5. and that's my biggest, my highest cost bow is £5. Unless someone asks for something really bespoke and over the top, and then I charge a little bit more for it. But yeah, we don't get a lot of money for bows here in the UK. So yeah, these will be sold at £2 each, which is around $3, I think. Let me just go on a currency converter and have a quick look at what we're looking at. So £2, which is what I would get for this. I'm going to sell that for £2. Two. So £2 is $2.54. So that is what I would sell that for. And the headbands I sell for £3. So £3 is $3.81. I know some people have been saying in the US that they sell this sort of thing. Even the pull bows that people have been making, I sell those for £3 or £3.50 each. So that's going to be around $4. I've seen people in the USA saying that they sell them for around $8 or $10 each, and I'm like, wow. If I even asked for £8 for a bow, I would be laughed at. I would not be able to work in this industry. I'd not have a business. I would not have any customers. They're so inexpensive. There's so many people making bows in the UK. In fact, I don't even think... I've been doing this for 8 years, and when I first started, there was hardly anyone making hair bows. Not even half as many as what there are nowadays. And I still, even back then, I couldn't ask for more than what I do now for a hair bow. No one would buy it. No one would pay it. So when I go on, I think I'm on a group called Bowmakers 911, and people are saying, how much would you charge for this? I just have to sit back and watch, because I wouldn't even charge half as much as what they do, because they just wouldn't sell in the UK. Okay, I'm just going to do one in this pink. But then I don't know how much materials are either, because I commented on something the other day. I think I put something on my YouTube about where you can get fabrics from. And this lady, she was quite rude actually, commented that, I think it was a Pixie Dot one. So Pixie Dot does a lot of printed canvases. She prints them herself. Any pattern you like, if she can get hold of the pattern, she'll print it. So she printed some fabrics, and I put them down in one of the videos that I did. And this lady said, I've seen those exact same fabrics for sale on AliExpress, which is a Chinese website if you're not sure, for $1 a sheet. Now, I know Pixie Dot prints those herself, so they're not from China. Maybe you can get similar ones from China, but I've never seen a sheet of fabric from AliExpress, because I buy a lot of fabric and a lot of ribbon from AliExpress. If I can't find them from UK suppliers, I will go there. And I have never seen a sheet of fabric for $1, which would be around 75 pence here. All the sheets that I buy are usually around £2 a sheet. even from the from China, they're never as cheap as this lady was saying. So I don't know if it's cheaper to buy from America, but then you have to pay tax on things. We don't have to pay tax on top of things here. It's already included in the price of our products. Because I don't know, I don't quite know how it works in America. I've never been, but from what I've seen in videos and things, when you get to the checkout, you pay sales tax. So the price on the shelf isn't the price you pay sales tax on top. Is that right? I'm not sure. I only go off what I've seen on TV, so I don't know if it's right or not. But we don't pay sales tax or anything like that in our shops. We already pay tax on our income. We don't have to do tax returns. If you work for an employer, we don't have to do a tax return. It already gets taken out of our wage before it's given to us. So we don't pay tax on food in shops or anything like that. The price on the shelf is the price that you pay when you get to the till. And this lady was really rude about the price of things, and that I was lying about where the fabrics were from. And I really wasn't. I just thought it was rude, but I digress from what I was saying. I don't know if fabrics are cheaper over in the USA. If I buy from a UK supplier here, you're looking between £2 and some fabrics are £1.50, but only the really thin, like this thin fine glitter, which is just like paper. This is about £1.50 a sheet, whereas your chunky glitters and your patterned glitters and things like that are around £2 to £2.50 a sheet. So this piece of chunky glitter here that you see, this is a luxury chunky glitter. This was about £2.50 a sheet. So I don't know where that lady had been buying her fabrics from, but I'd really like to know, because if she can get them that cheap, I'd love to find that shop and buy them that cheap myself. So yeah, if the prices of fabrics are so cheap in the USA, I don't know why people sell the bows for so expensive. But I really wish we could get that sort of price for bows in the UK. If I set up a stall and had all bows £10, I can guarantee I won't get one sale. Like, even from people who have got a lot of money, you just wouldn't pay it. Like, what's so special about it for £10? Has it got diamonds on it? Is it made from gold? You just wouldn't get it. I feel like I'm rambling now. I'm talking to no one. Is there anyone out there? Is anyone still there? It says I've got 4 viewers, but I know one of them is me, so I can see your comments. I've just got 2 left to go. I don't know if you can hear that alarm outside. Someone's house alarm's going off. I'm not worried about looking because I know they're home, so the dogs probably set the alarm off or something. Oh, so we've still got Julie and Lakoya here. So I'll carry on. So these are going to be my last 2 on the live chat because I've been going for nearly an hour. I'm a bit slow today because I'm not feeling too good. I will do the tutorial on the, I don't know if you've seen in my group, is it either of you part of the Facebook group, I popped a picture on there of a bow which has got a clear, I'll show you it, a clear glitter top and flowers inside it. So this is the bow. I'm gonna do a tutorial on this bow when I'm feeling well enough. Oh my goodness, that alarm is really annoying. In fact, I might take the blue out there and get yellow instead. It's a nice pink bow, so I don't want the dark on there. I'm just going to have a look whose alarm that is, because my sister actually lives over the road from me, so I'm going to check if it's her house. Nope, it's not my sister's house, so we're good.